Coach my birthday, cut your beard.
And he let me down. He ain't beard gang no more, man. He done went clean cut.
I got high authority to be holding me to another standard, man. I'm trying to get myself together.
He done went corporate on me, man.
Yeah, I'm still that same dude. Picking your gap and release it violently. Release violently and finish with a rip. Make sure we finish with a rip. All right? Say it right, one at a time. Say it right. Open up. Come right here.
We're going one at a time. Come on. You start right here. One at a time.
On the ball.
Hey, you gonna try to reach him, man.
Try to reach him. Ready. Firm with that right hand. 180. To go. Back out. Outside. Firm with that one.
Power hand, reach together.
All right. So I gotta be strong with that right hand. Strong with that right hand. Ready. 180. To go. Back out. Good. Get up.
Nice job.
Ready. On the ball. Get good. 180. Lock out. To go. Back out. Get up. Come back. Come on, here. On the hop. You here. You see the difference with me? I'm locked out. I got extension. All right. You follow with the lockout. Let's go. Come on.
Disengage. Violently rip. Swing.
Follow. 180. To go. Back out. Hey, come back. Last one. Come on, right. 180. To go. Get up.
All the way here.
Memphis 10.
Dirty
Dime.
You already know what's up. Yeah, Uncle Neely in the house.
Let's go, pregame show from New Orleans, all the way from New Orleans.
Yeah, we just had a great practice. I challenged the guys today to come out and start fast, and they did that. We started striking from the beginning, getting off the rock, playing double teams real well. Man, just the guys answered the challenge today, and I really appreciate it. Really proud of them. I just love the direction we're going.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, I just want to first ask you, what's it been like getting that promotion and settling into this new role now?
Man, it's been very good, man. I'm very appreciative, very honored for the opportunity. I just want to thank the man above, first off, and thank Coach Prime for believing in me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a very young coach, and Coach seeing it in me. He took a whole year to experience with me and to see that I'm the fit for it. And I'm just very appreciative of him.
Hey, Coach Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. I have two questions for you. Now, first off, has your coaching style changed now that you're in that head defensive line role as opposed to maybe the GA or analyst role you've been in the past?
Just being more in conversation with the guys, just being now the guy they come to talk to with everything now. Last year role, I was just like in the back row as a GA, talking to the guys, making sure they're good to prep them for Coach Peko. And as he did a great job. Now it's just that I'm the guy, I got to handle everything now. I got to make sure they go into class, make sure they're feeling good. Just make sure that everyday operation is up to the par and to the standard that we hold here at CU.
Second question for you is, you're not much older than these guys. You just played a few years ago. Does that make it harder for you to earn respect from
Not
guys
at all. Not at all.
around your age?
Not at all. I think if you separate and draw that line between the players and you'll be fine. I think every guy in that, well, I know every guy in that room respect me as their coach. And then once we separate and we not in football settings, then we could joke around and do all that. But when it's time to work and we in that and we grinding, I'm coach. And they understand that and we all know what it is.
Also, 2 questions for you. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Same, man. Nice to meet you.
Just curious, with so many new transfers in the room, just who's kind of stood out to you there in that group?
Man, right now, the whole group has been flashing out. There's no particular guy who's been standing out. I mean, we're seeing everybody in the room is putting good things on tape. And we're just looking forward to the fall and seeing what they do when the lights come on. But as of right now, everybody been putting a lot of good things on tape.
Also just curious, without getting into the specifics too much, just curious, with so many different talents in the room and skill sets, do you anticipate maybe a greater mix of defensive fronts coming up this next season?
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of varieties of things we've been cooking up in the vault and as a D staff, and we're very, very excited to bring that to the front when the fall and the season starts.
Coach, you bring a lot of passion, it seems, to the job. Is coaching something that you always knew you wanted to do? Who kind of got you into this?
I'm not going to say that I always knew I was going to do this, but I always knew I was going to stay around ball because just being honest, man, ball is all I ever had. And I pour into it, and that's why I bring that passion on to me every day because that's all I got. And I treat it like this is all I got. And every day I'm going to come to work like it's my last day. I'm going to put on from Coach Prime, CU, and my family. And that's just what it is every day. It's just that passion. They bring it out of me. Like I'm getting chills right now talking about it because this is just all I got. And I love this game. And this game has done a lot for me. It changed my life.
There's some people that have kind of helped you along in this coaching journey.
Yeah, one of my mentors, big mentor for me is Coach BT Jordan. He coaches for the Dallas Cowboys right now. He's a pass rush specialist. He was the pass rush specialist for the Denver Broncos. He led them to 2 consecutive leading sack years there, and now he's going to do that when he gets to Dallas. But he's played a big role in my life, teaching me a lot of things, a lot of the in and outs into it, and it just developed me as a man also. So it's bigger than football for me.
Hey, Coach, Jake Schwanitz from DMVR. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Just what is Ezra bringing to the table so far, and is there any clarification on his eligibility for this
Man, Ezra is very explosive, has a lot of twitch, can make a lot of plays for you within the defense. Right now, he has a situation that we're trying to figure out, and we're still working through it. But, man, I'm very excited to see what he's going to do for us in the fall once we get his situation took care of.
I want to ask you about 2 guys individually. First one is Quincy, who he's been on the edge, has bulked up quite a bit, and now playing with your group. What are you seeing from him as an interior lineman as opposed to?
Man, first of all, man, I love Quincy. Quincy is from from back home with me in Louisiana. But man, Quincy is taking strides in the right direction that he needs to be. He kind of had a struggle once he first moved inside, picking up the technique. But now, man, he is getting it. He is getting it, and he's definitely going to help us out this year. He's going to play a good role for us.
Santana, who I think we're going to talk to here in a little bit. He's been all conference at 2 different schools before coming here. Are you seeing that all conference type of player?
Definitely, absolutely. Santana is a grown man. He has a purpose in this, and he plays like it. Every time he get out there in between those lines, you could tell that he's doing this for a reason. He has a 6-year-old son right now, so that's his purpose. That's his drive. So every day, my way is to motivate him to get more out of him, man. Look at your son. Think about your son every time you put your hand in that dirt. But, man, he's doing a hell of a job for us, and he's going to be one of the guys.
I just wanted to ask you about the evaluation. Clearly, you got this job kind of late in the process comparatively to most people who would get that job. And you have a new defensive coordinator, too. So has this spring, more than anything for you, just been about evaluation, finding out what you have in that room, and then maybe when spring's over, then coming together and say, okay, this is how I want to use this.
That's exactly what it's been, because you have guys coming from all over who've learned different techniques from different coaches that we might not do here. But it's nothing against their last coach at all. That's just the technique they teach, but we might not do that here. And just like you said, we've just been evaluating, seeing what everybody can do, what's their strengths, what's their weakness, and now we have a good game plan for when the fall comes, is how we're going to use every single body in that room.
In that evaluation period, are there moments where you could be like, let's just say 7 practices in, some guy looks really good, and then, it's kind of like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation. Mm-hmm. So is 15 practices enough of a sample size to get
I want to say really. Well, it's half and half really, because obviously there are guys who, man, once he puts something on tape, that's him. But now there's guys who they might have put something bad on it, but now they're showing good flashes. But so you can't always go with the first few practices. You got to let them get a feel for it. And then once that last practice is done, now we know who you are because you had 15 opportunities to do it.
Coach, I just want to hear your thoughts on run defense and how you're attacking that specifically.
Man, like I told you earlier, we have a lot of different schemes, a lot of different fronts, a lot of different variety of ways that we've came all together as a staff to figure out how we're going to stop the run. And y'all going to really see it when the fall comes.
Yeah, I'm just kind of building off of that. It has been a struggle stopping the run since Coach Bryant has been here. So how do you go about, all right, this year we're going to stop the run? Like, how does that work?
Coming together as a staff, finding new ways to drill the work, and different fronts, schemes, different things like that, and just putting it together and merging our brains as a defensive staff and figuring out what can we do better.
Do you feel like you have better linebacker support now to kind of help that mission?
They're ballers. They're ballers.
You being in this role for the first time, have you had moments where, maybe after a practice, like, I didn't like how I did that today. I'm gonna do that differently tomorrow?
Oh, definitely. There's always things you feel like you could get better at. I always check myself in the mirror after every day. Man, what could I have done better? What could I have, what drill we could have did differently or got more out of going into, all right, I know we got these plays called, so I need to work drills for these type of players that we getting that day. So there's always things you could do better. Just got to look yourself in the mirror and self-reflect every day. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Coach, just what's been your impression working with Chris Marv and the defense that you guys are installing at this point?
Man, Coach is a leader of men. Great leader of men. Great guy, well organized, knows what he's talking about. Very, very, very passionate. And he just get the dot. He know what he got a lot going on for him. Good man. Good. He is a reason. There's a reason.
Is there a possibility that you guys might be looking to add to your position room this summer with maybe a grad transfer or somebody who's already in the portal?
Well, y'all wait, see in the fall. Y'all see what's up with that. All right, appreciate y'all.
Tara C. Harris, managing partner of the Cochran firm Jackson, is one of the premier litigators in the United States. Dedicated to furthering the values of Johnnie Cochran, Harris believes attorneys have a duty to restore voice to the silenced and give justice to the wrong.
The reason that you are a member of the Cochran firm is that you share my commitment to excellence to our clients.
Harris's success is credited to a set of core values shared by his team of attorneys, professionals, and staff.
You've proven to me that you care and you want to do the best job for all of our clients.
I'm here to make sure that they have a voice.
Named one of the top 10 trucking lawyers with a $150 million settlement, Terrace Harris continues to prove that he is committed to obtaining the best possible outcome for his clients.